Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 10.
Road conditions are still slippery. The driver of this car took out some fence along 21st Avenue South in Fargo, not far from our Valley News Live studio. It looks like whoever was behind the wheel tried to ease around the curve but lost control. And there's word tonight that a North Dakota State Trooper's car was involved in a crash. A call for help was made about 8:15 tonight at mile marker 345, which is in West Fargo. Now, it doesn't appear that anyone was seriously injured. A tow truck and fire truck were there when we arrived. The driver of the other vehicle was cited for careless driving. Now, there are slippery roads over a large part of North Dakota tonight. It's marked in purple. There are normal travel conditions in the Jamestown area and south of there. Let's throw the specifics of the weather situation over to Hutch Johnson. And Hutch, it's judging by the Skycam, we still got snow.
Yeah, in fact, a little bit of a heavier band of snow now working into southeast North Dakota, as most of the snow has been focused just north of the FM area throughout the day, with reports of upwards of 6 inches and falling in portions of the Highway 200 corridor. There's been an upgrade to a winter storm warning for Grand Forks and western Polk counties, also Steele, Trail County, and parts of Lakes Country, all the way from the Norman County area into Becker and Hubbard counties. Snow is expected to continue as we go through the overnight hours. Here's the latest on the radar. The deep blue colors that you see there are the heavier bands of snow, and we have one that's making its way through parts of southern Polk County. It's exiting Grand Forks County now, but still northward towards Hatton, still getting snow on top of what they already have had, reports of 6 inches there. Georgetown also a healthy dose of snow. Just north of Breckenridge, heading toward the I-94 corridor near Pelican Rapids, is a more intense band of snow that could persist for a while. This is all drifting eastward. We'll see snow totals isolated 6 to 9 inches through the central Red River Valley. And around that, we'll see a lot of folks with 3 to 6 inches and several with 2 to 4 inches of snow first thing in the morning. Allow extra time. Behind the snow comes some mighty chilly air. We'll have details on that and an update to that Arctic air mass that's heading our way here in a moment.
All right. Thanks, Hutch. Blowing snow and icy roads played a role in a crash involving 2 semis today. One person was taken to the hospital. The Highway Patrol says it happened at mid-morning on Highway 46 in the Kindred area. A semi driven by 71-year-old Norris Smedshammer of Verona, North Dakota, was going east following another semi driven by 29-year-old Jonathan Schmidt of Kindred. When Schmidt slowed down to make a right turn, that's when Smedshammer hit the metal beams on Schmidt's truck. Smedshammer lost control of his semi, crossed the highway, and went into a ditch. He was trapped in a semi for the time. Smedshammer was taken to the hospital with what was explained as non-life-threatening injuries. He was ticketed for following too close. With Christmas right around the corner, many will be traveling to spend the holiday with their families. And with money tight, gas prices are offering some relief. Valley News Team's Ashley Holcomb has our story.
When it comes to traveling for the holidays, the weather is often not ideal in our area. But one added bonus this year is lower prices at the pump.
It is tremendous, a great Christmas gift for all of us.
Compared to a year ago, the price at the pump now is actually higher. However, just 1 month ago, the average price in Fargo-Moorhead was $2.36 a gallon. We checked around, and at some locations, it's as low as $1.84 a gallon.
Really good right now at $1.84. That's really a good price.
That's a 50-cent a gallon difference. Or for someone with a 15-gallon tank, that's a $7.50 savings. AAA estimates that 97.4 million Americans will be hitting the road for the Christmas holiday. That's 3% more than a year ago. While most of the people I spoke with say they are hosting, the benefits will go to their guests. One way or the other, a little less stress during a high-stress time of the year. In Fargo, Ashley Holcomb, Valley News Live.
Drivers in the Fargo-Moorhead area truly have reason to smile when it comes to gas prices. We talked about the extreme lows of $1.84, but the average for Fargo is $2.21 a gallon. It's $2.53 a gallon in Bismarck, $2.43 in Grand Forks, $2.42 in Minneapolis, which is right in line with the national average. Polk County authorities say one person was almost scammed after receiving a call claiming that they had won a Publishers Clearinghouse prize. The person told investigators that someone contacted them saying a prize patrol was on the way and they needed to get the verification code. When the victim told the caller that they didn't have it, the scammers directed them to call a number and ask for Albert Johnson. They were then told to go to Walmart and get a MoneyGram. Police say be wary of unknown numbers and do an internet search of that number. Coincidentally, the person was contacted by their cell phone provider and was told they would be charged for international calling. They're a beautiful symbol of the season, but Christmas trees could be putting your most vulnerable family members at risk. Valley News Team's Veronica Marshall reports on keeping a lookout for what's called Christmas tree syndrome and how to keep your family safe this holiday season.
This is my 5th year selling Christmas trees. But yeah, it's pretty fun. The Christmas tree is the iconic Christmas symbol.
When you bring a Christmas tree into your home, you're also bringing in a little bit of the Christmas spirit. But that's not all. And in this case, what you don't know and can't see could hurt you.
There's a peak mold season in the fall, and so some of those mold spores are still on the Christmas trees. And so they come to your house and they kind of blossom again.
New dangers can also develop the longer the tree is in your home.
First week, the tree's going to absorb lots of water, and you're going to be constantly refreshing it. But as the longer it sits in there, it's going to slow down. And the water will be sitting in there longer and longer, and so bacteria will start to grow.
Mold, dust, and sometimes even the tree itself can trigger an allergic reaction.
Sometimes in a toddler, if they've developed sensitivities to mold, that could be a major problem for them. The elderly who maybe already have impaired lung function, who would be more susceptible to pneumonia.
Matheson also says people with compromised immune systems are also at risk. Symptoms include itchy or watery eyes, a runny nose, or a sore throat. But if the sight and smell of a freshly cut Christmas tree is part of your family's tradition, there are steps you can take to make the season safe for everyone.
Some places where you get your Christmas trees have like a little shaker so they can shake off some of the dead needles and some of the dust that might be on. Another trick that is sometimes a challenge in our North Country region would be to actually wash off your Christmas tree. Take the hose and spray it off.
Places where you buy your tree may also offer solutions for treating standing water.
A tree preservative will have an acid in there, preventing bacteria growth.
In Fargo, Veronica Marshall, Valley News Live.
Another option, of course, is to choose an artificial tree, but doctors do warn that dust can collect on those branches as well. So consider wiping the tree down before it goes up. Coming up on Valley News Live at 10, we're going to tell you how the new tax plan will make things easier when you fill out your return. Up next, what do you get when you cross a selfie with a cappuccino?